Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Morning everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marsana Simanjunta. First of all, I would like to thank the reviewer who have come today in room 402. Thank you also to Mr. Budi Sugandi, who is the member in our PBL group. Let me introduce myself as the moderator in our PBL group presentation. To save time, we will start our presentation now. On the first slide, we can see the title of our group PBL, namely Alarm Monitoring System for CIM4 Fabrication Process, with the code PBLM key 6225008P, and our member is Mr. Budi Sugandi. Next. Next slide is work breakdown structure of our project. As the top project manager is Dr. Insinyur Budi Sugandi, STM IPM. Next is Yohanes Bagus Tejo Trias, team leader and program alarm. Next for the UI, program is Bias Fajar Anugrah and Wahyu Dwi Aprianto. And next is myself, Marsanda Simanjunta, as member management report. Next slide.
These are our mechanical design. There is isometric view, front view, and side view. In real mechanical, we only add PLC and cable Ethernet from previous semesters.
Okay, electrical design. This diagram shows the power circuit of an automation system using a 220 volt AC power source. The AC voltage is rotated through an MCB and a switch, then converted to 24 volt DC using a power supply. The DC voltage power three motor, the upper conveyor, the lower conveyor, and the drill motor. Each motor is controlled individually through control line. The entire system is connected to a PLC for automatic control and monitoring, with its IP address shown in the diagram. This diagram shows the way there are sensors such limit switch, push button, and position sensor connected to digital input terminal of PLC. This input used for function like detecting position up, down, mode selection, start, stop, reset button, and the emergency button. Next. Topology design explanation. This diagram illustrates the network topology of PLC-based automation system, all component and connected through Ethernet. PLC serves as the brain of the control system, remote I/O module used to reverse and send signal from field device, PC for programming, monitoring, and system control. Communication between devices is done via Ethernet, enabling fast and real-time data exchange.
Next is the flowchart of our machine. And in this flowchart, this is the normal cyclus of our machine. When the last step doesn't move to the next step, the alarm will occur and the buzzer will off. To deactivate the alarm, we must to check the problem, the cause of the error, and we press the reset button and then home button. Next is project objective. First is understand how the alarm system works in the automatical detecting disturbance in the fabrication process. Second is learn the importance of early detection to prevent damage and work accident. Third is train analytical skills and decision making based on system data. Fourth is improve technical skill in developing electronic system and monitoring software.
As we can see here, this is our planning work time. First, there is Johannes as a team leader and alarm programmer, both me and Bias as GUI programmer, and the last is Sister Marsanda as management report. Alhamdulillah, we have done what we have to do. Progress. Our progress till today is we have completed the programming of machine movements and alarm systems, and we have completed the GUI program for machine monitoring.
Next is the result, the GUI that's shown in the slide. The result of our current PBL is a GUI display that shows the status of the machine and the movement of the machine. Next, when the error occurs, then there is a list box that contains possible cause of error when the machine has an error.
Obstacles. The obstacles that we experienced during this PBL include: first, finding software that is compatible with the PLC version. Second, PLC configuration to connect to PC and Wabo Modbus. Third, availability of item takes a long time. Next. Knowledge learned from this PBL. The knowledge we learned from this PBL is: first, how to use machine expert software and TCP/IP configuration for PLC Schneider. Second, how to create an alarm system that is used to detect obstacles that occur in the machine. Third, create a GUI that can monitor the machine in real time and displays the cause of errors. Fourth, IP and subnet mask configuration so that three devices can be connected to each other in the same local network. Next.
This is the normal cyclus of our machine. This is error when the in the palette doesn't contain the item, and this is the GUI. When the cost is taken, press reset and then home. This is error when the vacuum active but the sensor doesn't active, and then the alarm will on. First the reset button and then home button.
The next slide will be explained by myself. Conclusion. At the conclusion of this project-based learning, however, students can understand the automatic monitoring system in the fabrication process industry. The alarm system is useful for detecting disturbance in real time, speeding up response, and preventing damage. Well, that's all presentation from our group. If there are mistakes in our work, we apologize. I close. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.